Hello and welcome back to the Belgian Belligerence playthrough here in Common Universalis on the Grease Arm channel. So, today we are going to be waiting for this revolt risk to die down, and let's get started. We're also hoping for this institution to finally spread to Limburg so that we don't have to pay any money for it. Because, you know, that cash is precious, except for the cash that I accidentally spent on improving drainage in a non-primary culture province, but, you know, not bitter at all. Anyway, we'll get beyond that eventually. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's a brother culture, blah, 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 but anyway. So let's see, we can take tech, but we're going to hold off until we have our institutions. Until we have the Renaissance. How fast is it growing in Limburg? Nationalists in Ghent, yes, we will pay for that. Quicker, that further reduces the mean time to happen for the core in Ghent. Oh, and two a month, yeah, it's pretty quick. It'll be there soon enough. Let's see, making 3 ducats a month. And do we want to declare war on Liège? Because I think that's my next target. We will gain their... Do we want to gain mercantilism? Yes, for now, we do. So, we'll pay them points. It's actually not the greatest thing in the world to gain mercantilism. It gives you... nationalists in Holland, sorry. My trade of thought gets interrupted every time. The mercantilism, it gives you yearly corruption and trade efficiency down, but it gives you trade steering, embargo efficiency, and provincial trade modifier. So it's a give and take. You, as a smaller nation, you want more mercantilism to fight against, you know, like England in a trade node. But as a larger country, you want low mercantilism. So it's, you gotta watch out. And also, the more corruption you're gonna get. So that's of course the downside. Speaking of corruption, how much? Oh, we're at perfect 0 right now. Got it. Didn't want to be overpaying on corruption. But yeah, alright, so we got a fort here in the woods, and a fort here in Antwerp. I almost want to get rid of this fort. It's tough. It's costing me money. It's not in defensible terrain. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we get rid of that. This fort. I just don't think it's worth it. Because if someone sieges it down, we lose a bunch of development. If it's not in defensible terrain, I don't know. I'd much rather have one here in like Namur to have one in this area. Or just not have one in this area. Although that's a little dangerous, but anyway, let's see. What was the pop-up? Yes, Castile has lost our royal marriage with him, so let's go and get that back. Okay, good stuff. Speaking of Castile and Austria, let's go and improve relations with them. Make sure that they love us. The nationalists in Holland, more military power. It's unfortunate, but we want that core. And as you can see, now there's no chance of rebellion. So we don't need to do it anymore, but we did need that extra -5 rebellion unrest in order to not have a rebellion in Holland. Still allied with Provence, and Provence is still allied with France. This might change that, though. Although, Brittany looks like it might be winning. It's a bit of a surprise. Oh no, there's 11,000 men there. Okay. It's just Brittany scavenging together as much as they can. So Provence is going to take all of Brittany, which France, I think, would want. No, not really. They do want Lorraine, though. Speaking of which, we should be improving relations with France. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, drainage improved in Breda. Great. It's like a kick in the nuts. Agricultural capacity +3. Oh, whoops. And then prestige up, and then improved drainage. So it doesn't do too much, but it's definitely good in the provinces that you want to grow. unfortunately, we didn't really want Breda to grow too much. I mean, growth is good, but we want it in these provinces right here. It's very important that you get your primary culture to have the most growth. And I like that about this game. It's like it's kind of like you're trying to conquer the world so that your own little culture can thrive. It's a little selfish, but you know, aren't we all? Anyway. So let's see. We have mills in every province that we can. Do we have a commerce in both? No, we do not. So let's get one in Holland. Marketplace. Not a commerce. Anyway. So that will give us increased taxes, increased trade power, local commerce, urban capacity cost. Yep. Alright. Gotta get these things ingrained in my head, but they use a lot of acronyms in this mod, so you have to kind of, every once in a while, be like, oh, okay, that's what they're trying to say. Alright, let's build a spy network in Burgundy, get claims on, we have one on Vlaanderen, but let's get one on Zealand and one on Namur and Hainaut. Everything that we can touch. Meanwhile, I do really want to declare war on you. They have barely any war exhaustion. Oh, wait. What was that? Occupied and besieged provinces. Who are they at war with? Brittany and Thomond. What? So wait, so if I declared war on them right now, Provence would not join. Okay, I don't know what's being sieged of theirs, but I'll take it. So, all right, this is a change of plans. So let's go to war. Take Liège. Don't call anybody in. Just a grudge match between me and him. His 6,000 troops versus my 12,000 should be fine. Let's do it. Let's go and kill his army in Lune. It's interesting that the province of Lune is not the Walloon culture. Just a little. You'd think. Anyway, let's see. Artillery combat ability. Okay, not very useful in the beginning of the game. That's alright, we'll forgive him. Does our guy have some siege? Yes, he does. Good. There is artillery, but it's not the most important part of the army at this point in the game. Let's go and siege down Lune first, so that they don't build any more troops. Just to bother me. Because they could siege down Antwerp and Ghent and stuff. And you can lose development from just having your places be occupied. And you can lose like 1 to 4 development every time that the event fires. So you don't want your country to be occupied for long periods of time. And conversely, if you occupy someone for long periods of time, you're going to wreck them. So there is a penalty to that now. So let's see. Renaissance is present. Oh, okay, so that's 1 ducat. Yep. We will pay that 1 ducat. And then we will go and get admin tech, of course. And ideas. What do we want to do for our first idea? Do we want to do exploration first? I don't think it's necessary. We might want to do expansion first. Let's see, how's our ruler, our next ruler? A 6-2, yeah, I think we're doing expansion first. And then we'll go to exploration. Because expansion has some good ideas just for expanding. That not necessarily colonization. And then we'll do exploration, and then probably a military idea. But yeah, let's do that. Because we're going to have an overload of admin points in the next couple of years. Alright, statesman is dead. Got it. Let's get another statesman. Oh, why did it not hire him? Did I just click on the cancel button? Oh, okay, there we go. But you declared war upon Liège. Too bad. It's mine now. We're going to be taking, trying to take, what's it called? You know, take the opportunity of being in the HRE now, so they can finally kill Liège. But we're gonna beat him to the punch. Okay, military access from Nevers, decline. That would give Burgundy military access, and I don't like that. Military access from Burgundy, decline. You're my rival. I don't know why you're asking me. Let's go and get the longbow. I don't know. I'd like to see a video on which one of these is the best. The longbow, the men-at-arms, or the galloglay. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, infantry. But I think longbow is my standard procedure. Military access from Flanders, decline. Let's see, making 3.5 ducats, a little bit up. And then let's get some prestige. And we might want to get rid of our heir, although we did just get expansion ideas. But we haven't put any points into it. So let's redo this. Let's re-roll. It will hurt our aggressive expansion impact a little bit, but that's I don't think it's that important at like lower than -50. Once you get past -50, I think the aggressive expansion impact can have a real effect, but at this point it's not that bad. Let's get that claim, because we do want that land. And there we go, Liège is sieged. Good. Alright. We want everything. No one is going to be in a coalition. Good. Let's take as much money as we can. Anything else that we can do to you? No. Okay. Good stuff. Luik. Interesting. Alright. Let's go and not core, because I would rather not at the moment. I'm just going to sit on Liège. And Liège is a good fort, because it's woods. Loon would actually be a good fort. But it's right next to Limburg. Oh, and Limburg's right next to it. Oh, dang. So which one do we want to destroy? I think we're going to destroy the fort in Liège, because it's right next to Limburg, so there's no need for it. Just after I got done saying that it's a good fort, then deciding not to. Alright, what else can we do? We can build some stuff. Now that we're done with the mills, we want to build castles. So let's go and do that in our capital. I mean, not castles. Jesus. Churches. Nationalists in Ghent. I think we can just afford to send them back. Let's go and put one in Antwerp, as that one will be the one that's growing soon. Commerce. Oh, and churches give literacy growth and just lots of good stuff. Lower education efficiency, malice from agriculture. And what did that say? Did that say that we're our governance capacity is getting overloaded? It is. So we're gonna have to take the event new government policy. Let's go with we should keep things the same. Low tax rate. We want the Diplotech, and let's just say keep it running, because I think at the moment we have it on the best governance is nothing except running itself, something like that. Current policy. Where is it? Manpower recovery, higher state, militarization, inflation impact. But anyway, I think that this will be enough to get us back over. We'll see in a month. If not, we'll wait for the event to be available again, and then we'll switch it up to a higher degree for governance capacity. There we go. Now we're above 100%. Good stuff. I always forget that these provinces are huge. Like, each one is incredibly important. Like 26, 22, 23. So you have to watch out for, you might not Like, if you're playing as, you know, a 325, nice. If you're playing as, say, like, Hungary, each province is like 8, 10, 8, 13, just like the highest in their land. You don't have to worry so much about one province, but here, it's 2 provinces could push you over your government's capacity. Alright, let's go and take the Diplotech. And I think we are going to still take expansion. 535, 325. Yeah, I think so. He's unfortunately a weak heir, so we're going to have pretender rebels. But that's okay. We'll deal with them when they come. We can get 2 more force limit. Let's see. Let's get 1 more infantry, 1 bombard, just to help with those sieges, and to give us a little bit of fire support in the back. And we can get a claim on... No, we cannot. We have a claim on Namur. We have a claim on Zealand. We have a claim on Belligerence. We just need 1 on Hainaut. Okay. When is our truce up with Burgundy? 63. So in 2 more years. Okay. And we will go to war, although how much land we'll take is going to be interesting to decide. I think we might just take like Vlaanderen and Zealand? I don't know. We'll see. And we definitely do want to improve relations with France and get them on our side before we conquer anything that gets us right next to him. And let's go and get that claim on Hainaut. Return from there. Alright. And if we get some cores, I mean, this is taking forever. We have 8.5 separatism, but we have 2 events there. So the mean time to happen has already passed for those 2 cores. Anyway, but it'll be fine. Alright, let's see. Oh, and I know what I'm missing right now. Music. Jeez. I had turned music off in the while I was playing my own campaign. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just go and press play. Anyway. Well, you could hear my voice plenty fine, I guess. Anyway, my apologies. Okay, churches are being built. Good. We want to go to those church provinces with churches in them. Go to the edicts, fund church school. This gives us base literacy growth plus 0.005. Further reduces the literacy growth penalty from agriculture. So yeah, turn that on in all of our provinces that have a church. Get that literacy growth even higher. Liège and separatists are worryingly high in chances. It's too bad. How bad is our overextension right now? 66%, huh? Yeah, it'd be nice if we got some of those cores about now. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Secrets in our alliance. Austria can have... That doesn't matter. Let's see. We cannot have an adulteress for a queen. Maria Theresa must go. Let's go with, yeah, sure. Ah, well, we lost some prestige from that. It's unfortunate. Returned from France, okay. France, would you like to be allies? We have too many diplomatic relations, and the French, and we're allied to Austria. Okay, so that's... So we're just like a little bit too small for them. And we can't get a royal marriage. So we're not going to abandon Austria yet. Plus we want to core all these lands that we've acquired before we do that. Odd that they haven't added to the Empire. I thought that the AI was supposed to add provinces that they can to the Empire nowadays. Guess not. Okay, let's get our cannon grouped up. Lost the diplomatic insults. How are we doing on trade? 24%. It's good. Definitely in second place here. Prestige or... Yeah, more prestige loss. It's unfortunate. Let's see. We're almost passing England in terms of trade power. They have more ships than us. They do still have more province trade power, just from all their all their tiny little provinces. They only have the one estuary plus center of trade, but they have a lot of smaller provinces. And then prestige is hurting us in our modifiers, and I'm sure overextension is probably hurting us. Rulership accepted in Loon. See, that makes no sense. Why did our rulership get accepted in Loon before it got accepted in Holland or Ghent? Anyway, that just gave us a full core on Loon, so that's good. So that is going to be a good province for us. Already making us 0.4 ducats a month. Good. Nobility wants some land, though. Okay. I guess we'll give you... We want to give you land that's not in our center, in our main area. Our main trade area. This is in Champagne, so we'll give you this. Nobility. And you need more. Okay, fine. You can have Liège too. Limburg, I mean. Nobility. Fortunately, that puts them way over. But, I mean, we don't have any smaller provinces. Let's get another church going. I guess one in Breda, because that's going to be an agricultural powerhouse soon, because of our increased drainage. Yep, growing pretty quick. Okay. Lots of changes. Manpower's growing back. Good. Let's equip these armies. And we have some lazy diplomats, so let's see what we can do. England, you allied to rival. Who are you at rival to? Oh, Castile. Hey, France, do you hate Castile? No, you don't. Good. Okay, so let's see. So we might be able to swing having Castile and France as our allies. Rulership accepted in Holland, finally. Okay. And yes, we will core that. State it, I mean. Oh, and since we stated it, we can give it to the burghers. Looming disaster, civil war, overextension at least 10%. But what's like causing this? We have low legitimacy. Ah, I see. It's unfortunate. Nationalists in Luik. Let's see. Just, we'll do it once at least. Get the ball rolling in there. Ghent, I'm surprised that Ghent didn't get... I mean, it's Flemish, it's our main culture. There's no reason that it should be taking this long. We are on the second level of nationalists suppressed. It's weird. Okay, our truce is up with Burgundy. Let's see. Austria would not join, Castile would not join. England is their ally. Well, that's a problem. When did that happen? Okay, so let's see. We could definitely not take England right now. Although, if we ever get Austria or Castile to join that war, we could take Calais in that war. Should be nice. It is Flemish after all. Okay. France, how are you feeling about allying me now? Okay, so that's 20, almost 30. Okay, so we could ally them. So let's wait for our corps to come in, and then we'll ally France. And ditch Austria. Though we do have to keep in mind that the only reason that we're able to do that is because we have the statesman right now. So we're gonna need to keep that guy. See, Liègian separatists. They do have 16,000 troops. Okay, so we might have to spend some military points to knock them down. Call from France, okay. Disaster is still going up by 1%, so it's not going to be there for a while. But I do want to help it. Stop it, I mean. This one does have a mill already, good. And Liège does have a mill and a church, good. So we still need a church in Loon. But it's good that they built some stuff for us. And 90%, huh? I think if we harsh treatment them once, we won't have to do it again. So we'll do it. We'll bite the bullet. What does that saying even come from? Bite the bullet. Can't imagine. It must have been like a movie where someone bit a bullet. Interesting. I'm gonna look that up afterwards. I do like looking up the history of little sayings, but that might just be the history nerd in me. Oh my god, it's already up to 80% again? How is that? It's at 6.7 and 4.1. That is ridiculous. That's like the unluckiest rolls in succession of all time. Okay, we want to put... I guess we'll put England. Yeah, we want to embargo him. Let's go and do that. Issue embargo. Good. If he wants to declare a trade war on me, that's fine. Let's see, embargoed by Brabant, minus 17.6. But we're still in second place. It's unfortunate. And we're going to keep building churches all around the country. Still can't believe we don't have Ghent. Yeah, Flanders, not me. It's weird that the flag of Brabant is black, but then we're green. Kind of just like every once in a while I have to realize that I'm not playing a. When I look here, I'm always like I miss mine because it's not the same color. Anyway, just a little pet peeve, and we are gonna have to spend more military points, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. I'd hoped that, you know, with that low revolt risk, it would be not that bad, but we got some unlucky rolls in a row. Making 5 ducats a month now, so that's definitely an improvement over the beginning of this episode. I think it was at 3.5. We will take the inflation to take the admin points. And we are saving up for tech, because in 2 years we'll be able to get it with at no increase. Oh, we can get rid of that. And our diplomats are lazy again. Let's see, who hates England? Other than France. We know France does. Castile also hates them, good. Denmark does. We might want to improve relations with Denmark. Just to have them as a secondary ally choice, in case France falls through. Now you are very likely to be my friend if I dropped Austria. But we need these 2 cores to come in. Can't believe we're building churches in here before we even get a core. It's weird. I do like this music a lot. It's very Witcher-esque. I think I've said that already, but you know, it's what it reminds me of. Is there a castle in Belligerence? No. Might have to build one over in this direction somewhere. Unfortunately, this is all, I mean, unfortunate, but also fortunate. Fortunate part is that it's all farmlands and it's super great territory and you can develop it real easy. Unfortunate part is that it, you know, there's no good harsh. You want like one mountain province in the middle of there. Nationalists suppressed. I guess so, because this keeps going up. Loon is actually the problem, so let's go and stand on Loon. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have any problems with those rebels anymore. And we're not going to take admin tech yet. Corruption is growing. How much? 0.08. 0.04. Perfect. Ansbach wants some condottieri. We're good. We'd rather have those troops suppressing rebels. And we have a consort regency. That is unfortunate, because our ruler was better. And Austria has laid a claim to our throne. Not cool, Austria. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to make sure that we don't die before Philip can, Van Leuven can, lead our country to glory. But that's our time for today. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, lollards. Okay, that's a weird way to end it. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel. And, yeah, bye.